At the end of the day, we always win. Afternoon, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Are we live? Are we live? We are live. All right, we're live. Sorry. I don't know what's going on. The comments aren't even coming up. I don't really care right now because breaking news: Forest are in the Europa League, confirmed, done and dusted. Perish with his tears. He said common sense would prevail, and you know what, Parish? It did. Forest are in the Europa League. I've seen a couple of put super chats in. I don't know what's going on with freaking YouTube. It's like they're trying to screw us over. Gary, thank you for the £2. You absolute legend. I don't know what's going on. But it is confirmed. Are you guys feeling Forest are in the Europa League? I told you there was nothing to worry about. I said to you guys, this is done and dusted. I've got the whole case here for you. We're going to read it. We're going to dissect it. We're going to enjoy it. We are in the Europa League. And you lot told me once we're in the Europa League, it's all going to start transfer after transfer after transfer. It's going to be promotion season settings. I don't know. I'm hoping to believe you guys. So get your yeses in there, because remember, guys, the key message, and this is why this was said.
The result is that at the end of the day, we always win.
Every time someone drops a super chat in, we play this.
The result is that at the end of the day, we always win.
Yo, why are the message doubling up? What is going on, man? Parish has done something to my emails here. All right, no, that's fit. I think that's fit. Again, both your messages. Can I bring them up? Yes. Okay, no, I think it's fixed. Someone say hi in the chat. I just want to see if it still doubles up. It was announced on TalkSport. We're right on it, Steve. We're right on it. It's still doing this whole stupid freaking username thing. Brilliant news. All right, we're good. Okay, I see the highs now. I see the highs. Anyway, right, let's jump into it. There's a lot to cover off, lots of details to go through. Big up to Jessica. With the coffee. Oh my, I swear to God, Jessica, if you've put Hutchinson in this message, I swear to God. Can we afford Hutchinson now? I knew you should do it. Big up to you, Jessica. All right, let's jump into this. Marinakis 1, Parish 0. Yeah, you know, I can't see. I'm gonna have to read an article. The glasses are gonna have to come out, guys. I'm sorry. Glasses for the article will have to come out. Do you think Palace new theme song will be Dry Your Eyes? Oh, that's old school tune, Andy. That's an old school tune. Guys, get the likes up if you're happy, if you're clappy. And it says here, Crystal Palace to play Conference League after defeat in legal battle. The Court of Arbitration for Sport rules that UEFA's decision should stand. And can we finally some justice, man? Because the rules are the rules. With FA Cup winners dropping from the Europa League and Forest taking their place. Hold that, D. Oh, man. I'm on with D tonight at 8 over on Potts' channel. It's going to be funny. Big up to Steve with the coffee. He says, Europa! Come on, you Reds. Big up, Steve. Thank you for the coffee, bro. Crystal Palace legal battle to secure a place in the Europa League has ended in defeat because
the result is that at the end of the day, we always win.
The times can reveal, and the FA Cup winners will have to compete in the Conference League instead. Palace went to the Court of Arbitration of Sport after UEFA's club financial body ruled that they must drop down to the Conference League, as they had not put arrangements in place before a March the 1st deadline to comply with multi-club ownership restrictions, because the rules are the rules and the deadlines are the deadlines. That's the rules. Anyway, the London club appealed against that decision, but it is understood CAS has ruled on Monday that it should stand and that Palace must go into the qualifying round for the Europa's third tier of European football. It means Forest will play in the Europa League instead. The ruling is a severe financial blow to Palace and could cost the club about £20 million. Eze, Gay, Wharton. Bye. Big up Martin. He says, remember, the rules are the rules. Remember,
The result is that at the end of the day, we always win.
shout out to you, Martin, for the 199. Much love, bro. So they're saying it's costing about 20 million quid. Palace will study the full findings of the ruling, and there is a chance they could launch another legal claim for compensation. The club believe they had a powerful case, and it would be farcical for them to be excluded from the Europa League for multi-club ownership issues. They argued that their former shareholder, Sir John Textor, who is the owner of Lyon, who has also qualified for the Europa League, sold his stake in Palace last month, and they never had any decision-making influence at the Premier League. That's absolute BS. Big up to the lovely Steph. Steph, what the hell time is it for you? She goes, rules are the rules.
The result is that at the end of the day, we always win.
Any coffees, any super chats, we get that. We get that going. So, fantastic news. Thank you, Steph. Sorry. Anyway, there he is. Can we just get some applause in Mr. John Textor? Big up, Pete and the boys at Loaded Mag. Says, congratulations, Wolfie and NFC fans. If we can get Liverpool kicked out of the UCL for tapping up, we'll save you a spot. The Alliance is Daz. Big up, Daz. Big up, Daz. I think we're on tomorrow with them. Knight the man now. Deserves it more than Southgate. Absolutely, Si. Absolutely does. Absolutely does. Okay, so should we just take a moment and just admire? Look how he's standing there, man, with his Forest away kit from 2 years ago colours in that hat, like that. I almost feel like I need to stand. Big up to Si. He says, Knights Sir John Textor now, because
The result is that at the end of the day, we always win.
shout out to you, Si, man. Much love. Okay, let's carry on with this article. It appears that the CAS Tribunal took the view that in a strict legal sense, Palace had not put arrangements in place before March 1st deadline. UEFA's rules do not allow any flexibility or exemption for clubs whose shareholders sell their stake after March the 1st, but before the start of the new season. Last season, both Man City and their sister club, Girona, and Manchester United and Jim the Fix-It Radcliffe, French side Nice, were allowed to compete in the same European competitions. Blind trust was set up for Girona and Nice, with club directors linked to City and United respectively stepping away from the boards. Palace sources told The Times they believe UEFA would not have taken such a hardline approach in their case had it involved a big European club such as Barcelona or United. Cry more, Palace, cry more. Forest had attached themselves to the case as they stood to believe, while Lyon were also party to the case along with UEFA, stood to benefit. Anyway, Palace legal team were expected to highlight links between the Forest owner Marinakis and Textor. The lengths they are reaching at. Because one owner did some business with another owner, that means that's all freaking multi-club ownership. Martin says, with the £2 that he goes, can't wait for the Palace away game. Gonna be, bro, it's gonna be spicy because
the result is that at the end of the day, we always win.
yo, that's gonna be a crazy game. It ain't gonna be no wacka settings. Big up to you, Martin, for the £2. Palace legal team were expected to highlight the links between Forest owner Marinakis and Textor. Their clubs have traded players over the past 6 years. Okay, let's just say they did that, right? What were they trying to prove? That Forest and Lyon are secretly in some multi-club ownership thing. I mean, come on, man. Talk about stretching. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Sources close to Textor, whose club includes the Brazilian side Botafogo, are in financial turmoil, confirmed to the Times, and that he and Marinakis have regularly traded players, and that they have also held talks about working jointly to develop football academies in Brazil. Big up to Forest. Oh man, that's Jay, isn't it? I can't with the usernames. He goes, but it's Forest's fault. Let's go shopping because
the result is that at the end of the day, we always win.
Shout out to you, Jay. Thank you for the £2. A Marinakis spokesman said reports in Brazil that the Greek tycoon was preparing to loan money to Textor so he could take Botafogo out of Eagle Club's holding were completely false. By the way, now that this is done, they ain't false. They are not false. Palace are expected to make the case to CAS. Palace were expected to make the case to CAS that the collaboration between the owners of Forest and Lyon would pose a far greater conflict of interest in next season's Europa League than their own participation. This is what they call a classic case of clutching at straws. And that's exactly what Palace have done. Because at the end of the day, the rules are the rules. Just don't break them. Don't break them. I really hope right now that Palace fans will be angry at their owner parish for messing this up. Because what this report is saying, and I'm going to bring you the CAS stuff in a second, guys. What this report is saying is that freaking they're still trying to argue about everything but missing the March 1st deadline. Now, I think I could have put a better case together because they just didn't get the point, did they? That the rules are the rules. That deadline was there. And even if they tried to argue that what about the 1st of June deadline, the bottom line is, even by 1st of June, John Textor still wasn't in a blind trust. He was still holding on to his shares. They had no grounds to say, okay, near miss. We missed the March 1st deadline, but by 1st of June, we got it all done. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even do that. That's why their case was so weak. And Stuart, shout out to Stuart with the coffee. He goes, the result is at the end, you know what, Stuart? I can't do that message justice, but I do have someone who can.
The result is that at the end of the day, we always win.
Oh, man. Good day. Good day. Good freaking day. So, that's that. Now, I want to show you, let me see if I can bring this up for you guys. Okay, so this is now the details. Let me just see if it'll fit. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so this is the actual official wording from the Court of Arbitration for Sport, CAS. By the way, big up to CAS. Never a foul. Yes, me and him always banter, but he's come through for us. He's come through for us today. Guys, 550 of you in here. How are we doing on the likes? How are we doing on the likes? Like, Forest are in Europa, right? We got 151 likes. I might put a call into Parish and say, just take your Europa spot back, because you should all be liking. This isn't the case of 50% of you should be liking right now, and that's obviously you're a Palace fan. Every single one of you should have hit that like button by now, right? Otherwise, I kind of think you're not happy. So get those likes up. Should be well over 300 likes, not even at 200 likes. Please hit the like button because we're about to go through a very interesting document together. I haven't even looked at it yet. So get those likes up. We're at 190 now. You guys love dragging the shit out, don't you, man? Okay, 210. Keep them rolling in. Keep them rolling in. Okay. Shall we go through this article? It says media release. Football UEFA Europa League 2025-2026. The Court of Arbitration for Sport, aka CAS from Never a Foul, denies Crystal Palace appeal. Oh, that sounded good. Denies Crystal Palace appeal. It says the Court of Arbitration for Sport has dismissed an appeal by Crystal Palace FC against UEFA, Nottingham Forest, and Lyon. How dare they drag our name into this? Not Cass. We like you, Cass. We like you, Cass. It says concerning a decision by UEFA to remove Crystal Palace from the Europa League 25-26 due to a breach, keyword breach, of UEFA multi-club ownership regulations. Big up to Brucey the Beard. What you saying, my guy? He goes, happy days. We are Europa. Thanks to all who joined Talking Reds yesterday. You're a legend, Wolfie. My beard is superior. Bro, I'm this close to saying your beard is better than Greg's. I'm this close to saying that. Thank you so much for the $4.99. And, you know, like, what can I say, bro? With that kind of beard,
The result is that at the end of the day, we always win.
you do always win, bro. You do always win. Wait, but Marinakis got a better beard than you. You got to at least grant me that. Shout out to you, Brucey. Make sure you guys are tuned in on... Well, check Brucey out yesterday from Talking Reds. He spoke very, very well. Very, very well. But it's easy to speak well when you got Greg and Rich on there. Anyway, let's get back into this, right? So, as a result, Crystal Palace were adamant to compete in the... were admitted, to compete in the Conference League, the crappy Conference League. The appeal sought to annul the decision by UEFA Club Financial and Control Body on 11th of July 2025, which found Palace and Olympiacos non-compliant with multi-club ownership regulations. Alongside the annulment of the decision, Palace requested redemption into the Europa League, with Nottingham Forest or Lyon admission rejected. So what Palace tried to do was they tried to kick one or the other out. And there's the link for Talking Reds. I saw loads of you in their chat dropping beard yesterday. It was lovely. So this was important, right? Because what Palace was saying was that we don't care who you kick out as long as you don't kick us out. So they even played out a scenario where Palace are in the Europa League and Forest are in the Europa League. Didn't work out. Wolfie, you flight watching on Luis? Not yet. Thank you, Skills. Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Parish cost. Exactly. Facts, bro. Facts. Absolute facts. Don't cry for me, Palace. Don't cry for me, Argentina. I'm not going to sing. It's too early to sing. Big up to Steph with another coffee. Shout out to you, Steph. And she has said, as the message comes through, coming through, Steph, I promise. Here it is. I just want to see Marinakis again. Steph, ask and you shall receive.
The result is that at the end of the day, we always win.
Thank you, Steph. Much love to you for the coffee. Any super chat that comes in, any coffee that comes in, you're going to get the Marinakis, the Greek father, thanking you for your coffee with that line. Thank you again, Steph. Okay, where did we get to? Right. An in-person hearing took place at CAS headquarters in Switzerland on the 8th of August. The CAS panel was composed of Professor Luigi Fumagalli as president, Mr. Manfred, the Netherlands, and Oliver Carrad. Right, this is so small. Let me make this bigger. Hold on. All right, close your eyes a sec, guys. All right, this is the technical stuff that you don't need to see. This is the technical stuff you don't need to see. All right, there we go. Big up Gary with the £2. He said no message, but subliminally, I know what message he's saying.
The result is that at the end of the day, we always win.
Bro, I got it like on speed dial. Shout out to you, Gary, for that. Okay, that's better. I can now read it. The appeal. Where did we get to, chat? Where did we get to? Okay, an in-person. Oh man, you know what? I can't scroll this. An in-person hearing took place at CAS headquarters. Yeah, I wanted a round of applause, by the way, for Professor Luigi. Can we get some clapping emojis in the chat as well? They sorted us out. Right, I'm gonna have to read the bottom bit because it's off screen. No, you know what? I can do it. Just give me 1 second. I want to share this moment with all of you. What am I talking about here? Let's share this moment together. Gonna mess everything up, but whatever. Okay. This is a moment we must share together. All right, there we go. Agreed, Brett. Agreed. It's all on him. It's all on him. After considering the evidence, here we go. This is the meat of it now, guys. After considering the evidence, the panel found that Sir John Textor, founder of Eagle Holding Football, has shares in Palace and Lyon and was a board member with decisive influence over both clubs. D, what are you saying to that, D? How many times you told me he didn't have decisive influence? Well, this esteemed, educated, just, and non-biased panel have declared that he had decisive influence over both clubs. Let's read that line again. Where is it? After considering the evidence, the panel found that Sir John Textor of Eagle Football Holdings had shares in Palace and Lyon and was a board member with decisive influence over both clubs at their time UEFA's assessment date. What a line. I'm nearly in tears because it's good to see justice in UEFA. We all know how we got screwed over UEFA back in the day, and this starts to kind of heals those scars. One more time. After considering the evidence, the panel found that Sir John Textor, founder of Eagle Football Holdings, had shares in both Palace and Lyon and was a board member with decisive influence over both clubs at the time of UEFA's assessment date. Justice. Shout out to Atticus. Hello from Australia. My 10-year-old son Atticus is buying you a coffee with his pocket money to celebrate Forest in Europa. Atticus, you are an absolute legend, all the way down under. And Atticus, I guarantee you that in life for you,
the result is that at the end of the day, we always win.
Big up to you, Atticus, man. Big up Paul's in the chat as well. So there you go, chat. Black and white, clear as day, decisive influence. Let's continue. The panel also dismissed the argument by Palace that they received unfair treatment in comparison to Forest and Lyon. Oh my God, I love this panel. I love this freaking panel. The honesty and integrity from this panel, it re-enables my faith in the justice system, guys. It really does. That there are people with integrity still looking after these things. And I'll tell you what, it softens my heart. It really does. The panel considered that the UEFA regulations are clear, correct, and do not provide flexibility to clubs that are non-compliant, correct, on the assessment date as Palace claimed. So basically, Palace were claiming lies. This was an expedited process with an operative decision rendered 2.5 weeks after the appeal filed on the 21st of July. Unless parties request confidentiality, a full award with grounds will be made available on the CAS website in due course. McAtee Bomber, what did I tell you guys? Huh? I don't know what the bomber is, but I did put it out there the other day that it's a done deal on Patreon. Forest are closing in on McAtee deal with Man City, agreement in the final stages for a fee in excess of £20 million. Forest confident getting it done. Here we go, expected soon. Oh, don't I just come through for you guys? Don't I just come through for you guys, man? We were talking about it on Discord the other day. I actually heard it was done and dusted. Done and dusted, right? So, breaking news. Breaking news. Forest are close on James McAtee deal with Man City. Agreement at the final stages for a fee in excess of 20 million. I'll tell you what, 20 million is absolutely bang on the money what it should be. That is a really good deal if Forest get it done for a really, really good player. We will separate that out. We'll separate that out into another video. This is why you lot need to be on Discord. This is why you lot should be on Patreon, because I told you 4 days ago on Patreon. Was it? What was it, Si? When did we do that Patreon video? Can you remember? Big up Simon F in the chat. Yeah, what can I say? So it looks like as soon as Forest got Europa confirmed, suddenly everybody wants to come to Forest because
The result is that at the end of the day, we always win.
Was it on Thursday? Well, interesting. Do you feel bad for Palace in the poll? 13% of you do. 13% of you do. Yeah, we need some Marinakis emoji. If you remember, get those emojis in. I want to see the Greek father in the chat. NSI. So if you want to be a Patreon member and support us and get those inside scoops, ! Patreon. Much love to the likes of Simon, Poison Soup, Steph's in there, Jess is in there, Curtis is in there, Steve's in there, loads of you, and obviously Jay the Legend is in there as well. Loads. I can't reel everyone's name off. But yeah, we dropped it on Thursday on Patreon. There's also information on the Marinakis stuff that's going on. I'm loving these Marinakis emojis. Keep them coming in. So yeah, huge news, guys. Forest are confirmed in the Europa. By the way, that's it. Palace have no option to counter this. They can go and sue John Textor. They can go and try and sue Leon. They can even go and try and sue Forest. It doesn't matter. It doesn't change the outcome. We are in. Big up to Black Fry for subscribing. So McAtee incoming. I'm gonna separate these out. So this is the Forest are in. Hold that, D. Rich. I feel bad for Rich because I love Rich, but D, you're dead tonight at 8 o'clock, man. You are dead, bro. I am gonna cook the crap out of you. So I'll be back very quickly with a separate thing on McAtee. But yeah, it's done and dusted. And it was done from Thursday. So make sure you've hit the like button. Make sure you've subscribed. Things are about to heat up. So make sure. Of course, Mark's in there, bro. How the hell could I forget? One of the legends of Patreon, Mark as well. He says at the end of the day, Patreon members always win. And facts.
The result is that at the end of the day, we always win.
Love you, Mark. Much love to you. So make sure you're following on Patreon. Let me put together all the McAtee details and we will be right back. Forest are in the Europa League. Palace demoted. D, we need to talk. Make sure you've hit the like. Make sure you've subscribed. Come on, you. Wait, is D live? Oh my God, is D live? Wait, someone check if D is live. I nearly signed up. Let's just check. Is D live? If he's live, we go in there. We cook him. Please tell me he's live. Please tell me he's live. He's hiding. He's hiding. He's hiding. He's hiding. He's hiding. You don't hide tonight, D. You don't hide to. Is he live? He's not live. He's not live. He's not live. All right, I'll tell you what, I'm going to send you across who's live to Potts. Go and just spam in there. Europa. D. Hold that. You Reds.